Following the release of the novel The EIGER Sanction in 1972, Universal Studios acquired the film rights and began the process of adaptation. They brought in Hal Dressner to work on the screenplay, but the initial drafts did not meet the studio's expectations, leading to disappointment. Despite these challenges, production moved forward, and Clint Eastwood took on the lead role, also directing the film. The story revolves around a retired assassin who is drawn back into the world of danger and intrigue while attempting to climb the treacherous Eiger Mountain. Tragically, during filming, a crew member lost his life in a climbing accident, which cast a shadow over the production. In the face of this tragedy, Eastwood made the difficult decision to continue filming. He believed that honoring the crew member's memory was essential, and he wanted to ensure that the project was completed. This choice highlighted Eastwood's commitment to the film and the team involved, showcasing his resilience in the face of adversity. The film ultimately became a testament to both the thrill of adventure and the harsh realities of filmmaking. Producers Richard Zanuck and David Brown played a crucial role in bringing the EIGER Sanction to life. After 3 revisions of the script, they approached Clint Eastwood, who had his own reservations about the project. Eastwood recognized flaws in the original novel, which made him cautious. However, he was drawn to the project for several reasons. One significant factor was his dissatisfaction with how Universal Pictures handled his directorial debut. He felt that he needed a project where he could have more creative control and a better working environment. The opportunity to work in isolation also appealed to him, as it allowed for a focused and immersive experience in filmmaking. This combination of factors ultimately led Eastwood to take on the project, setting the stage for a film that would blend action, drama, and the challenges of mountain climbing. The collaboration between Zanuck, Brown, and Eastwood marked a pivotal moment in the film's development, shaping its direction and tone. In January 1974, Universal Pictures made a significant announcement regarding the film The EIGER Sanction. The studio revealed that Clint Eastwood's production company, Malpaso Productions, would collaborate with them on this project. This partnership marked an important step in the film's development, as Eastwood was not only set to star in the film but also to direct it. To bring the story to life, Eastwood sought the assistance of novelist Warren Murphy. Interestingly, Murphy had not read the original book that inspired the film, nor had he ever written the screenplay before. Despite this lack of experience in screenwriting, Eastwood believed that Murphy's unique perspective could contribute to crafting a compelling script. This decision highlighted Eastwood's willingness to take risks and explore new creative avenues, setting the stage for a film that would blend action, adventure, and drama against the stunning backdrop of the Eiger Mountain. The collaboration between Eastwood and Murphy would ultimately shape the narrative and tone of the film, making it a noteworthy entry in Eastwood's filmography. Murphy completed the script for the EIGER Sanction in March 1974, but he felt the need to revise it in April because he was not satisfied with the tone of the original novel. This dissatisfaction pushed him to make changes that would better fit the vision for the film. Eastwood, who directed and starred in the movie, recognized that the narrative had its shortcomings. To address this, he aimed for authentic climbing sequences that would captivate the audience and enhance the overall experience of the film. He understood that the visual impact of the climbing scenes could compensate for any weaknesses in the storyline. In pursuit of this authenticity, Eastwood took a hands-on approach to the technical aspects of filming. He developed lightweight disposable batteries specifically designed for cameras and sound equipment used in the challenging mountain filming conditions. This innovation was crucial, as traditional equipment would have been too cumbersome and impractical for the high-altitude shoots. By focusing on these climbing sequences and the technical development of filming equipment, Eastwood ensured that the EIGER Sanction would stand out as a thrilling adventure that showcased the beauty and danger of mountain climbing. Mike Hoover played a crucial role in the making of the EIGER Sanction. Known for his documentary Solo, he was brought in as an advisor to ensure the film's climbing scenes were authentic and safe. His expertise in mountaineering and filming dangerous situations made him the perfect choice for this project. As the principal cameraman for the more perilous scenes, Hoover captured the breathtaking and intense moments that defined the film. Clint Eastwood, who directed and starred in the movie, was known for his dedication to realism. He performed most of his own stunts, showcasing his commitment to the character and the story. However, there was one notable exception. For a particularly dangerous stunt involving a drop of over 2,500 feet, a dummy was used instead of Eastwood. This decision highlighted the risks involved in such extreme filming and the importance of safety on set. The collaboration between Hoover and Eastwood contributed significantly to the film's thrilling atmosphere and visual impact. During the making of the Eiger Sanction, Clint Eastwood and his climbing partner, Jeff Hoover, trained extensively in Yosemite National Park. They tackled the challenging 12-foot Lost Arrow Spire, a climb that tested Eastwood's physical and mental limits. Despite facing difficulties, Eastwood's sheer determination pushed him to succeed in this daunting task. His commitment to realism in the film was evident, as he wanted to portray the climbing scenes authentically. When the movie was released, Eastwood took a unique approach to gauge audience reactions. Disguised, he sat among viewers to observe their responses firsthand. This undercover mission revealed some surprising insights. One woman, captivated by the film's thrilling stunts, mistakenly believed that the impressive climbing feats were achieved through special effects rather than the hard work and skill of the actors. This reaction highlighted the film's impact and the effectiveness of its realistic portrayal of climbing, showcasing Eastwood's dedication to authenticity in his work. Initially, Clint Eastwood had a vision for the Eiger Sanction that included bringing in Don Siegel as the director. However, after discussing the project with Siegel, Eastwood decided to take the reins himself. This decision marked a significant moment in Eastwood's career, as it allowed him to shape the film according to his own artistic vision. The film's production included a notable scene that took place during the last legal climb of the Totem Pole in Monument Valley, Arizona. This iconic rock formation provided a stunning backdrop for the film, but it also came with its own set of challenges. The climbers involved in the shoot had to remove old climbing apparatuses that had been left behind from previous ascents. This task was not only physically demanding, but also symbolized a respect for the natural environment and the history of climbing in that area. The combination of Eastwood's directorial choices and the unique climbing scenes contributed to the film's lasting impact. George Kennedy was cast as Ben Bowman, a character who served as Hemlock's friend and former climbing partner in the film The Eiger Sanction. Kennedy's portrayal added depth to the story, showcasing the bond between the two men as they navigated the challenges of climbing and the dangers that came with their mission. Alongside him, Jack Cassidy played the flamboyant assassin Miles, bringing a unique flair to the character that contrasted sharply with the more serious tones of the film. The chemistry between Kennedy and Cassidy contributed to the film's dynamic, making their interactions memorable. Principal photography for the Eiger Sanction began in August 1974, taking place in the breathtaking landscapes of Switzerland. The filmmakers sought authenticity in their climbing scenes, which led them to work with international climbing experts. These professionals brought their skills to the set, ensuring that the climbing sequences were not only thrilling but also realistic. The filming occurred at an elevation of 13,000 feet, presenting significant challenges for the cast and crew. The high-altitude environment added an extra layer of difficulty, as the team had to contend with the elements while capturing the stunning visuals that the Swiss Alps offered. The combination of skilled actors, expert climbers, and the majestic backdrop created a film that resonated with audiences and showcased the beauty and peril of mountain climbing. The north face of Eiger, often referred to as the Murder Wall, has a notorious reputation in the climbing community. By the time the Eiger Sanction was filmed in 1975, it had already claimed the lives of 41 climbers, making it one of the most dangerous climbing routes in the world. Clint Eastwood, who directed and starred in the film, made a bold decision to tackle the most perilous scenes during the first 2 days of shooting. This choice was driven by the desire to capture the raw and authentic challenges of climbing the Eiger. However, the risks associated with this decision became painfully clear when a tragic rockslide occurred. The accident resulted in the death of British climber David Knowles and left cameraman Mike Hoover injured. The severity of the incident led the production team to seriously consider canceling the project. The dangers of the North Face were not just part of the film's narrative. They became a stark reality for those involved in its making. The combination of the mountain's treacherous conditions and the unexpected rockslide underscored the inherent risks of climbing and filmmaking in such extreme environments. The film, while a thrilling adventure, served as a reminder of the fine line between ambition and safety in the face of nature's power. Despite the challenges faced during the making of the Eiger Sanction, the production team pressed on, driven by the determination of the climbers who convinced Clint Eastwood of the project's significance. Their passion and commitment played a crucial role in motivating Eastwood to continue, highlighting the importance of completing the film. The location shoot was particularly demanding, as it involved climbing the treacherous Eiger Mountain in Switzerland. This environment led to multiple accidents, which added to the tension and urgency of the filming process. After 5 weeks of shooting in the harsh mountain conditions, the decision was made to relocate to Zurich for the opening scenes. This shift allowed the crew to regroup and focus on capturing the essence of the story in a more controlled setting. The combination of real-life risks and the dedication of the cast and crew contributed to the film's unique atmosphere, making it a memorable entry in Eastwood's filmography. After filming in various locations, the production of the Eiger Sanction returned to the U.S., where they shot scenes at the stunning Zion National Park in Utah. This location provided a breathtaking backdrop that complemented the film's climbing sequences. Principal photography wrapped up in late September 1974, marking the end of a significant chapter in the film's creation. Following the completion of filming, Clint Eastwood, who directed and starred in the movie, hosted a wrap party at his restaurant, the Hog's Breath Inn. This gathering celebrated the hard work of the cast and crew, allowing everyone to relax and reflect on their experiences during the shoot. The film itself received mixed reviews upon its release. Critics praised the climbing footage for its authenticity and thrilling visuals, showcasing the dangers and beauty of mountaineering. However, the storyline faced criticism, with some viewers feeling it lacked depth and coherence. Despite the divided opinions, the film remains notable for its adventurous spirit and Eastwood's involvement. The Eiger Sanction, directed by and starring Clint Eastwood, is a film that offers a blend of entertainment and adventure, particularly for fans of the action genre. The movie showcases some impressive climbing scenes that capture the thrill and danger of mountaineering, making it a notable entry in the realm of adventure films. Eastwood's portrayal of the lead character, an ex-assassin drawn back into the world of danger, is marked by his signature machismo, which either resonates with viewers or leaves them feeling disconnected. Critics have pointed out that the film leans heavily on familiar tropes, such as the reluctant hero pulled into one last job, a narrative that has been explored in numerous films. While some may find this predictability a drawback, others appreciate the comfort of a well-trodden path, especially when it is executed with Eastwood's charismatic presence. His ability to maintain a consistent persona throughout his career adds a layer of appeal, even if the Eiger Sanction does not reach the heights of his more acclaimed works like Dirty Harry or High Plains Drifter. The film's plot, while generic in some respects, does manage to engage viewers with its twists and turns. The inclusion of a character who serves as the voice of reason, in this case, Jemima Black, adds depth to the narrative, even if her role feels somewhat conventional. The dynamics between characters, particularly in the context of the climbing sequences, provide moments of tension and excitement that elevate the overall experience. However, the film is not without its criticisms. Some viewers may find the pacing uneven, with certain segments dragging, while others rush through critical plot points. The reliance on cliches can also detract from the film's impact, making it feel less innovative compared to other entries in the genre. Yet, for those who appreciate Eastwood's brand of storytelling, these elements may be overshadowed by the sheer enjoyment of the film's action sequences and the charismatic performances. In conclusion, the Eiger Sanction stands as an entertaining piece of cinema that showcases Clint Eastwood's unique blend of charm and toughness. While it may not be a groundbreaking film, it offers a satisfying experience for those who enjoy action and adventure, particularly in the context of mountain climbing. The film's mix of familiar tropes and engaging performances ensures that it remains a memorable, if not entirely original, entry in Eastwood's filmography. As the credits roll on this thrilling journey up the Eiger, you might think the story ends here. But wait, there's more to uncover. What happened to the talented cast who brought this gripping tale to life? From the daring performances to the behind-the-scenes challenges, each actor's journey after the film is as captivating as the climb itself. Did they continue to scale the heights of Hollywood, or did they take unexpected turns in their careers? Join us as we delve into the lives of these remarkable individuals. Discover the triumphs and trials they faced, the roles that defined their legacies, and the personal stories that shaped them long after the camera stopped rolling. You'll learn about the surprising paths they took, the projects that reignited their passions, and how they navigated the ever-changing landscape of the film industry. Prepare for an exploration that reveals the human side of these stars, filled with intrigue and inspiration. Stay tuned as we unravel the fascinating fates of the cast of the Eiger Sanction. Clint Eastwood's portrayal of Jonathan Hemlock in the Eiger Sanction marked a significant moment in his career. Hemlock, a retired assassin turned art professor, embodies a complex character grappling with his violent past while facing the treacherous challenges of mountain climbing. Eastwood's performance is layered, revealing a man haunted by his choices and the moral dilemmas of his profession. This role allowed Eastwood to explore themes of redemption and the struggle between personal ambition and ethical responsibility. After the EIGER sanction, Eastwood continued to shape his legacy in Hollywood, directing and starring in films that often reflected darker themes. His career was not without controversy. In the late 1970s, he faced public scrutiny for his relationships, particularly with actress Sandra Locke, which ended tumultuously and involved legal battles over finances and personal rights. Eastwood also dealt with the pressures of fame, including the tragic loss of his first child, which deeply affected him. In recent years, Eastwood has remained active in the film industry, directing acclaimed works like American Sniper and The Mule. His life has been marked by resilience, navigating personal and professional challenges while maintaining a mysterious public persona. As of now, he continues to work, with no signs of slowing down, embodying the spirit of a man who has faced both the heights of success and the depths of personal hardship. In the 1975 film The EIGER Sanction, Gregory Walcott plays the role of Pope, a character shrouded in intrigue and tension. Walcott's portrayal adds a layer of complexity to the film, as he embodies a man caught in a web of deception and danger. His performance is marked by a quiet intensity, reflecting the darker themes of the story. Walcott's career began in the 1950s, where he appeared in various television shows and films, often in supporting roles. He gained recognition for his work in the cult classic Plan 9 from Outer Space, which became infamous for its low production quality. Despite his early success, Walcott faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism that affected his career trajectory. In the 1980s, he experienced a significant downturn, leading to a period of obscurity. He later returned to acting, but the roles were fewer and less prominent. His life was marked by a series of personal challenges, including the loss of loved ones and financial difficulties. As of the last known information, Walcott has largely stepped away from the public eye, living a quiet life away from the spotlight. Jack Cassidy portrayed Miles Mello in the 1975 film The EIGER Sanction, a character marked by complexity and intrigue. Mello is a skilled climber and a pivotal figure in the story, embodying both charm and danger. Cassidy's performance captures the tension of a man caught between loyalty and betrayal, reflecting the darker themes of the film. His portrayal adds depth to the narrative, showcasing his ability to navigate the emotional landscape of a character facing life and death challenges. After the EIGER sanction, Cassidy's career continued to flourish, but his personal life was marred by turmoil. He faced significant struggles, including battles with alcoholism, which affected both his relationships and professional opportunities. Cassidy's tumultuous marriage to actress Evelyn Ward ended in divorce, and he later faced the tragic loss of his son, actor David Cassidy, who struggled with addiction and mental health issues. This loss deeply impacted him, leaving a shadow over his later years. In the years leading up to his death in 1976, Cassidy's life was marked by a series of personal and professional challenges. He was involved in several scandals, including allegations of infidelity and erratic behavior, which tarnished his public image. Despite these hardships, Cassidy remained a respected figure in the entertainment industry, known for his talent and charisma. His last known information indicates that he continued to work in television and theater until his untimely passing in a fire at his home, a tragic end to a life filled with both brilliance and darkness. Heidi Bruhl's portrayal of Mistress Montaigne in the 1975 film The EIGER Sanction marked a significant moment in her career. Her character, a complex figure intertwined with the film's themes of betrayal and danger, showcased Bruhl's ability to convey deep emotional layers. This role added to her reputation as a talented actress, but it also came during a turbulent period in her life. Born in 1942 in Munich, Bruhl rose to fame in the 1960s as a pop singer and actress, becoming a beloved figure in German cinema. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director Hans-Jürgen Bäumler, which ended in divorce. Bruhl also dealt with the pressures of fame, leading to struggles with mental health and public scrutiny. In the years following the EIGER sanction, Bruhl's career waned, and she shifted her focus to television and stage work. Despite her earlier success, she faced financial difficulties and a decline in public interest. In her later years, she battled health issues, including a serious illness that affected her mobility. The last known information about her indicates that she lived a quiet life away from the spotlight until her passing in 1991. Her legacy remains, marked by both her artistic contributions and the shadows of her personal struggles. Vonetta McGee's role as Jemima Brown in the 1975 film The Eiger Sanction marked a significant moment in her career. Her character, a strong and complex woman, showcased McGee's ability to portray depth and resilience. This role helped solidify her presence in Hollywood, where she often played characters that challenged stereotypes. After the Eiger Sanction, McGee's career continued to flourish, with notable performances in films like The Great White Hope and the cult classic blaxploitation film Hammer. However, her personal life was marked by struggles. McGee faced the harsh realities of Hollywood's racial dynamics, often feeling marginalized despite her talent. She experienced a tumultuous relationship with actor and director Robert Hooks, which ended in a highly publicized breakup. In her later years, McGee battled health issues, including a serious illness that led to her withdrawal from the public eye. She passed away in 2017, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a life that reflected both the triumphs and challenges of an African-American actress in a changing industry. Her story remains a testament to resilience in the face of adversity. George Kennedy's portrayal of Ben Bowman in the 1975 film The Eiger Sanction showcased his ability to embody complex characters. Bowman's role as a seasoned climber and mentor to Clint Eastwood's character added depth to the film, highlighting themes of trust and betrayal. Kennedy's performance was marked by a rugged authenticity that resonated with audiences, solidifying his status as a versatile actor. After the Eiger Sanction, Kennedy's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in films like Cool Hand Luke and Airport. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his son, who died in a car accident in 1996. This event deeply affected him, leading to a period of introspection and grief. Kennedy also battled financial difficulties, which forced him to take on various roles in television and film, sometimes in projects that did not match his earlier successes. In his later years, Kennedy remained active in the industry, appearing in films and television shows until his health declined. He passed away in February 2020 at the age of 91. His legacy endures through his memorable performances and the impact he had on the film industry. Candace Rylson played the role of an art student in the 1975 film The Eiger Sanction. Her character, while not central to the plot, added a layer of intrigue and youthful energy to the story. Rylson's performance showcased her talent, but it was just one part of a complex life that would unfold after the film. Following her role in The Eiger Sanction, Rylson's career included appearances in various films and television shows, often in roles that highlighted her beauty and charm. However, her career was marred by personal struggles. She faced significant challenges, including battles with substance abuse, which led to a decline in her acting opportunities. Rylson's life was further complicated by a series of tumultuous relationships and a reputation that often overshadowed her professional achievements. In the late 1980s, Rylson largely stepped away from the public eye, retreating from Hollywood's spotlight. Reports suggest she faced financial difficulties and health issues, leading to a life of relative obscurity. The last known information about her indicates she lived a quiet life, away from the industry that once celebrated her. The details of her later years remain shrouded in mystery, leaving many to wonder about the fate of the once promising actress. As we wrap up our look at The Eiger Sanction, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for the film that captivated audiences in 1975. Clint Eastwood's portrayal of the skilled mountain climber and assassin brought a unique blend of action and drama that resonated with many. The film not only showcased breathtaking alpine scenery, but also highlighted the personal challenges faced by its characters, including the intense physical demands of climbing and the emotional toll of betrayal. For those who watched this film in their childhood, it likely sparked a sense of adventure and perhaps even a desire to explore the great outdoors. Did you find yourself dreaming of scaling mountains or feeling inspired by Eastwood's determination? We invite you to share your memories and experiences connected to the Eiger Sanction in the comments below. What moments stood out to you? How did this film shape your view of adventure or influence your life? Your stories are important, and we would love to hear